to you. Today is June 6th, and these are the Friday Funnies. Well, as we begin the month of June, we are reminded there are two different beginnings to summer, and they both happen to be in June. Meteorological summer begins on June 1st, while the summer that's marked on the calendar, that starts on June 21st. Unfortunately, neither one of them is celebrated with parties unless, of course, you happen to be a druid. On the positive side, June is also Accordion Awareness Month, huh? And the good thing is there's no party for that either. Well, it was a real party this week trying to figure out which of the odd news stories in the news would make it to the Friday Funnies. Here then are the winners. Frances Thomas is a 33-year-old woman from Spartanburg, South Carolina, who was arrested this week for shoplifting. She was caught in Walmart stealing 7 pairs of socks, some cheese, and a Bible. Stealing the socks and the cheese, I can almost understand that. Maybe her feet were cold and she had a craving for fondue. But why steal a Bible? It says right in the book, "Thou shalt not steal." And this blatant disregard for rules leads me to think that this woman probably tears the tags off of her pillows and her mattress too. Bibles are not meant to be stolen, especially when you get one free when you stay in a motel room. This week, the Dumbass of the Week award goes to Matthew McMahon from St. Augustine, Florida. Again with Florida, go figure. Anyhow, in his spare time, Matthew likes to dress up like a police officer. Then he climbs into his 1999 Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor that he had fitted with flashing lights, and he drives around and pulls people over. That's what he does. He did just that to Justin Anderson, who happens to be a detective in the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, and he was driving an unmarked car. So Matthew turned on his flashing lights behind Anderson. Anderson pulled off to the side. Matthew pulled up next to him and waved his hand in a slow down manner, and then he pulled away. Well, Detective Anderson was right after him, turned on his lights, and pulled Matthew over to charge him with impersonating a police officer. No doubt about it, Matthew McMahon, you are our Dumbass of the Week. Ray Tomlinson is a 62-year-old man from Michigan who was driving from Arizona back home. He was driving with his 31-year-old girlfriend and his 93-year-old mother in the car. Well, while driving through Texas, Ray thought that his girlfriend was asleep, but when he couldn't wake her up, he discovered that she was dead. And at this point, Ray's 93-year-old mom said, "Keep driving, Sonny. We got to get this girl back home to a morgue," or words to that effect. So instead of dealing with the emergency then and there, Ray drove all the way back to Michigan with his dead girlfriend in the car where she could be autopsied by the locals. All you can say to a story like this is WTF. I mean, the whole thing reminds me of National Lampoon's Vacation. Remember that when Aunt Edna died and they lashed her to the top of the roof? Well, that's it for this week, my friends. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you back here next week with all brand new Friday Funnies.